So we got the new Realme 9 Pro. It's midnight black, triple camera setup up top, and 9 Pro Plus. Look at that. It's like an iceberg or something. As you can tell, there's a bunch of extra units here for you guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and then leave a comment with your Twitter handle down below for your chance to win one of these. We actually have both colors here, midnight black and sunrise blue, and all these models that we're gonna be giving away are the Pro Plus model. All right, now here is the special unboxing experience that we have. Actually, both the 9 Pro and 9 Pro Plus are inside of this package. And there's a couple of little extras here which make for an interesting unboxing. I didn't know what to expect in this box, but I did peek. It is a sensor, the first Sony IMX766 with optical image stabilization in the mid-range price point. So price point here, we're looking between $350 and $400. And you have an IMX766 in there. This little piece right here, that's your sensor. Don't touch it. That's what I would typically be avoiding on a mirrorless camera. I don't think I've ever had sensor, just the sensor in a package before. Cool. This might be even cooler. Celebrating 40 million users. Congrats, Realme. Tremendous popularity. And why not get a medal for doing such things? Look at that. This is like cool cat maybe on the front. Quite a look though. Capture the light. Okay, look at this. Ooh, look at these photos. Have you ever taken a shot like that? Or a shot like this? How about a shot like that? Ooh, I like this one. You gotta mount it. I'm a big mountain guy. We have the 9 Pro. We have the 9 Pro Plus. Let's start with the Pro models. And it does. Our SIM tool inside of the case, and then this smoked clear case to get you up and running. Here's the device. Depending on the angle with which you look at it and how it's reflecting light, it can have a kind of shimmery, like a really dark blue to it. We have a pretty subtle Realme logo over in the corner here. Triple camera setup up top, including a 64 megapixel camera. Power switch here has a nice little recess on it. So your thumb just kind of sits in there nicely. USB-C for that 33-watt charging on the Pro model, and then also an analog audio port. So you have a headphone jack still, definitely convenient. Actually, 2 separate volume buttons. Up top here is where you're gonna insert your SIM card. Look at that, expandable storage inside the SIM tray as well. It's always surprising that when it comes to versatility, you actually look to the budget segment to still have more versatility in certain areas, including expandable storage and including audio options like having an audio jack, 3.5 mil. Substantial screen protector for a freebie. Woo! The front-facing camera is up in the top left corner off to the side. Your USB-C to A cable, and here is your charger. Yeah, 33-watt max charging on the 9 Pro. This one is gonna be more vibrant. I already happen to know that. Inside of here, it's a similar smoked color case. It might be a touch more smoky, I don't know. Ooh, it is a shimmery, reflective, color changing type of blue. Oh, that's like a mirror finish almost. Look at that, it's like an iceberg or something. See how these little lines come down? Whoa. It's crazy what they're doing with these finishes. The camera section here is like glass almost. As far as the camera's concerned, we see the 50 megapixel sensor. There's a 3 camera setup over there, and it also says optical image stabilization. We still have our 3.5 mil headphone on here. We have our USB Type-C port. The power switch on this one, not recessed in, instead it's protruding out. Volume layout is exactly the same on the left-hand side, 2 individual volume buttons. We have a dual SIM setup, but it does not look like it is expandable storage. Yeah, so the construction here is pretty similar. The Pro Plus model is ever so slightly shorter. Kind of interesting that the Pro Plus model, the Plus version, is a little bit smaller. Removal, front-facing camera, hole punch style, up in the top corner. It is a smaller hole punch when compared to the standard Pro model. So brightness maxed on both and high power consumption warning in place. The Pro Plus model is the more pleasing display to me, and it also looks to be a little bit brighter, especially off axis. When I go off axis, it's even more evident to me, but it's 90 hertz. I'll be effectively at 90 hertz over here and 120 hertz over here. And let's just see, interesting. So I can tell the difference between 120 and 90 for sure. I don't know if it's a deal breaker or not. I think if you want the 120, it's gonna probably be a gaming related decision. This one is nicer to look at. So, okay, so immediately you can see that we have 3 options in the main camera unit. We have the AI camera enabled by default, and the HDR is also in automatic mode. Our favorite subject, who actually hasn't been on the show in a little while, been more plant life lately, 1X. And here we have the ultra wide. And here we have our zoom. Okay, and then let's do the same on the Pro model. We have our 1X, our ultra wide, and our zoom. Ooh, I think it's gonna be a tight challenge here. I mean, oh, dear God. Definitely defeat. This one's taking the superior photos. Does that mean these photos are bad? No, not by any means. That's a nice photo in here with lighting and all the rest of it. Let's throw a little color at them and see if anything changes. Bang. And back to the main camera. I go with the Pro Plus, ladies and gentlemen. You asked me to choose, I choose the Pro Plus here. Actually don't mind the form factor either. It's really comfy to hold on to. Ah, yes, the fingerprint scanner on the side, which I actually tend to be a fan of. Obviously, in-display has gotten better, but I don't have a problem with it being over there. Let's just test out the finger. Ooh, okay. It's pretty quick. Now, you don't need to click the power button here. You just rest your finger on top, and that's it. It unlocks. Now, over on the Pro Plus, you do have in-display. Very comparable. It's a preference thing. There is a little bit of a cool factor to the in-display that I'm sure you're aware of. Let me just show you the off-axis thing that I'm talking about. If you're like sitting where I am, you're seeing the screen sort of more like this, and you see what happens on a Pro Plus model. It's just so much more vibrant. What would be examples of the elements that you
strip out?
Strip out, yeah.
I try to lean away from like heavy production.
So it's a mono speaker out the bottom.
But like everyone was like
pretty decent. Get the job done. Let's go ahead and move over to the Pro Plus.
I try to lean away from like heavy.
Ooh, this one sounds really good. All right, maybe it's not a surprise to you guys, but I go with the Pro Plus model. Even the interface, just kind of moving around in there. I mean, otherwise they're pretty comparable devices, the build quality and stuff. No beauty. It's interesting. It's natural out the gate now. What I've always been asking for. There's one, and selfie camera on the other unit. And the comparison. Pro Plus superior. I go for the 9 Pro Plus. That's a no-brainer for me. Around 50 bucks. I kind of like the side-mounted fingerprint, but 50 bucks, this is basically, that's your little champion right there. The Pro model, 120 hertz ultra smooth display, 64 megapixel nightscape camera, and a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It has 8 gigs of RAM, 128 GB for storage. On the Pro Plus side, we have the IMX766 camera sensor. This has the Dimensity 925G processor, 60 watt super dark charge, and a 90 hertz super AMOLED display. And actually, the good part here is all the units for giveaway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are all Pro Pluses, which is my selection anyway. So remember, in order to participate, make sure you subscribe to the channel here on YouTube and then leave a comment down below with your Twitter handle for your chance to win one of these. Also, which color would you get? Sunrise blue or midnight black? Let me know.